My name is Samuel, and I'm genuinely grateful and excited that you have chosen to be here. Let me be honest with you. For many years, I believed the only way to survive was through physical business and employment. I tried everything I could think of. I ran an online taxi business. I opened a boutique. I tried a butchery. I even invested in a bookshop. On the surface, it looked like I was hustling so hard. But behind the scene, there was a painful pattern in all of them. Overheads, rent that never waited, staff salaries that had to be paid, whether sales come in or not, bills, pressure, constant stress. No matter how hard I worked, the business worked even harder. One by one, I had to shut them down. On December 2024, I was drained physically, mentally, and emotionally. There were nights I could not sleep. Nights I stared at the ceiling, asking myself, where did I go wrong? And in all those quiet moments, I prayed and asked God to show me a different way, an online business, something I can do without the heavy stress, without constant bleeding of money. Around the same time, things at my workplace started falling apart. The signs were clear, but I didn't want to believe them. Then the fear I had been carrying silently became real, and we were almost closing the business. That's when desperation met curiosity. I started searching online, scrolling through TikTok, not for entertainment, but for answers, trying to understand how people were actually making money online. One day, I came across a video of a gentleman calmly explaining, step by step, how he was earning online. My immediate reaction, this must be a scam. And maybe, just maybe, you are thinking the same thing right now. But here is the hard truth I had to face. Even when I assumed it was a scam, my problem did not disappear. Bills were still there. Stress was still there. Fear was still there. So I made a decision, not because I had all the answers, not because I was confident, but because I was tired of getting the same results. The truth is, I didn't even have the money to start. I had to sacrifice. I sold one of my old phones just to raise the starting capital. It was not easy, it was a risk, but it was the only option I had left. So I reached out, and today I honestly thank God that I did. Through digital marketing, I've learned real practical skills, and today, I honestly thank God that I did. Through digital marketing, I've learned real practical skills that belong to me, skills no adult can take away, skills I can grow from anywhere with just my phone and internet. I've been able to create multiple income streams and, more importantly, hope again. If you're watching this and asking yourself, is this really true? Can this work for someone like me? I understand you because I was there. That's why I invite you to watch the next video from our founder Michelle, where she'll break down the entire program clearly, honestly, and shares the real testimonies from real people. Sometimes it is not about having all the answers. Sometimes one decision changes everything, and that might be yours.
Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to share with you the automated system that has literally helped thousands of people be able to make 100% profit with their own online business. It has actually grown a community that I launched in November of 2022 to 50 plus thousand members in just a little over 2 years. So this is the system you're looking at. Now, here's what I love about this. It is what has given me a rejection-free business. I use this system to market. So I don't have to DM people. I don't have to chase down friends and family. I don't have to find customers. I use digital marketing and an attraction marketing strategy to attract customers back to this page right here. I use social media marketing, and I do a strategy of posting free ads. That is an introvert's dream come true, by the way, that I can just copy and paste free ads to high traffic websites, and it brings traffic back here. Here's what happens when somebody discovers this page. They put their email in and they're immediately taken to this page. This page literally answers all of their questions. If they're loving the information, they can click right here and it takes them right there to buy. So I just create a few short videos and post them on social media, or copy and paste free ads, and my system does the rest of the work for me. Now, if somebody watches this video and they don't buy, well, they immediately get an email, and that email breaks down more information for them and always takes them back to my website so they can buy. So these pages are literally working for me 24/7. So imagine having a system like this working for you. Now you might be thinking right now, but Michelle, I don't know nothing about having a system like that. That's why inside our community, we give you this done for you pre-built system. It's ready to go. All you got to do is plug in your payment gateways, because you're paid directly into your bank account. And all you got to do is connect it to your domain so you can brand you. And we actually walk you through that process. Now, here's where it gets really exciting, because I've been mentoring people for 2.5 years now, created over 103 six-figure income earners, 17 self-made millionaires in South Africa, and tens of thousands other community members that have make several hundred to several $1,000s a month. And with me mentoring people, on average, when 20 people a day put their email in, it turns into a customer. Now, here's what I love, because industry averages is about 3%. In the Legacy Builders program, we have a 20%. That's why we can say we have a proven system. Again, 50,000 people have gone through this and purchased because of this process.
So I'm 11 months and I've made $98,000 doing this, which is so crazy to me, like in the best way. I'm not kidding. 12 months ago, before I heard about this and started this, if you would have pulled me aside, I was burnt out. I was working 12-hour shifts. I was literally, so my shift started at 6 a.m. I was leaving at 5 a.m. I was sneaking out while my kids were still asleep, so I didn't wake them up. I was lucky, after a 40-minute drive there and back and shift report, I was lucky if I got 20 minutes with my kids before they went to bed. So if you would have pulled me aside, in that moment and been like, Ashley, there's a way you're about to step into this season of your life. There's a way that you can be present. You can work 2 hours a day from your phone and you can be that mom first. I probably would have laughed in your face. I would have been like, there's no way. You're is this April Fool's? What is this? I cannot tell you how much, again, I didn't realize I was missing. My husband and I was picking up overtime. So I was doing those shifts, but then I was also picking up night shifts too. So there was occasions when he'd be on his way home from work and I'd be on my way to work, and we'd literally overlap, pull over on the side of the road, haven't seen each other all day, give each other a hug and a kiss and be like, okay, I'll see you in another 13 hours. Good luck with the kids, And it just wasn't the way, but I didn't know any better. Didn't know that there was this level of flexibility at all. I've been present for every single field trip, every doctor appointment, every birthday, since starting this.
So does the process work? Absolutely. You just have to learn the digital marketing strategies. That's why we help you become certified, so you have the skills and the knowledge and the understanding of the journey customers go through and why they'll buy from you or why they won't buy from you. Because what happens is, if somebody doesn't buy from you, they get added to your email automations. And this is where I say I get a love on people. It walks people through the journey of the know, like, and trust. I just want people to know what I have, see if they're going to like it, and see if they can trust as a solution for what they're looking for. The ones that say yes, buy. The ones that say no, unsubscribe. I'm sharing that with you because the other day I had a gal bought from me, and she's like, Michelle, I've been in your automations for 2 years. So what this does is this generates a predictable income.
July 2024, had no tech experience, had no social media, like didn't even have a TikTok that I had signed up. Then I found a lady